protesting and looting and craze that has sparked up our country and has been rippling, the only solution that I can see is everyone, first of all, the 3 people who were there, the 3 cops that were there when he got killed, need to be arrested. They were fired. I just found out today they were all fired, but that's not enough. You don't just get to lose your job when you kill somebody. When you kill somebody, you should go to jail because that's the system that we have here. Unless I can just go become a cop and I kill somebody and I can get away with it because I'm a cop. But that's not what this country, right? We're about justice, right? So justice must be served and they need to be arrested. Just like the person who actually killed him, they were accomplices. If it's not first-degree murder, it's second-degree murder. Every single cop, point number 2, every single cop that has ever killed a Black life and has been released, been set free, they just lose their pension, they just lose their job, needs to be in jail. They need to be prosecuted and in jail. These are the only solutions. Because how am I, as a mother of a brown child, how am I going to feel safe to let my son ride the bike when he's 16 or go somewhere unattended without me having to physically drop him off and physically pick him up just to make sure that a cop doesn't harass him, inadvertently kill him, hurt him, or arrest him because of his color of his skin? As a mother, how am I supposed to be okay with that? If you were able to let these people go who literally have video, they literally shot them for no reason, shot these people, I'm supposed to be okay? Like, Orion's not gonna get shot for no reason? No, they need to be prosecuted, all of them. That's the only way this is gonna get fixed. The looting, that's another thing I want to talk about. I hear both arguments. Why you gotta be looting for? You're making it worse. You're fucking it up for the peaceful protesting, right? What's the other argument? We've been in quarantine for so long. They just needed a way to express themselves. Some people even haven't jokingly told me, "Oh, Eileen, what are you doing? Are you looting?" No, bro, I'm not looting. The coronavirus is still real. It's still out there. I'm not going to do that. Not going to risk that. And for all the people that are out there, that's one thing I hope you're still remembering, that the coronavirus is still real. Whereas usually I would be protesting in the circumstances, this is not one of them, because the Rona is real. But the looting, I see it as it's a way of expressing anger. It's the way of expressing frustration. I'm not condoning this destructive behavior whatsoever. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I will say that over the years of watching many colored people being shot and their murderers being cops being let go, peaceful protesting has not helped change this. I will say that. Peaceful protesting has maybe at most slowed down someone else being shot and killed inadvertently by someone with authority. I will say that protesting peacefully has not changed the corrupt cops, and it has not changed corrupt justice officials from prosecuting these murderous cops. Because it's one thing that these cops are killing people, right? But it's another thing that the justice system that we live in is not prosecuting them because they're cops. They have a badge. They're protected. It's a shield, not for you. The shield is not protection for me. The shield is not going to be protection for Orion. The shield is to protect themselves from being prosecuted when they wrongly kill somebody. They're blue shields to protect themselves. It has not slowed down the murders of these Black lives. Peaceful protesting. It has not helped. It feels like it hasn't helped. I know that it has. I know that there has been a lot of change, micro dose amount of change, but it's not sufficient enough to give peace to the mothers and family members of the people who died for no reason. A 9-year-old child that had a toy gun was shot because he had a toy gun and he was Black. A 16-year-old boy was playing, hanging out with his friends, and he was shot by 2 cops. I personally know someone whose brother was shot and killed. And I can tell you that as a sister, I wouldn't be the same if that happened to my brother. And she wasn't the same. Her spirit is broken, and her heart is broken, and her spirit is at unrest because the cops got away with it. They killed her brother, 16 years old, and they got away with it. And to talk to her and to look into her eyes and hear her story, I couldn't even say anything. There's nothing I could have said to her to make her feel better because he's gone. The only thing that could possibly made her feel better was knowing that these cops were going to be brought to justice, and they weren't. And that didn't look like was going to happen anytime soon. And I think that that's the only solution. For every single person who has lost their life to someone with authority, not just a cop, but anybody with authority who had no real reason to shoot them down, they need to be prosecuted for murder. Just like I would. Just like my neighbor would. Just like my coworker would. If we had killed somebody in cold blood with a gun because we feel threatened, I would be prosecuted and I would be in jail. But I don't have a blue shield. I'm not protected from the justice system, and I'm not protected from my actions. I would go to jail. And that's all I have to say. Peace be with you. I'm going to try to find peace. And I know that the people affected won't until there's justice. And even after that, they might not. No one's going to bring back her dead brother. No one's going to bring back their dad, their mom, their uncle, their sister. They're not coming back. Peace be with you.